Descendant, this is a bogus logistics facility where raw materials and products needed for the munitions factory are distributed. As this is where the Ironheart particles were detected, we may find a lead in their distribution records. If you can connect your receive to a terminal, I'll try hacking into the distribution records.
Kill them all.
zone with substantial logistical activity discovered. A large volume of construction materials have been relocated from here to a suspect zone. At the same time, secret supplies have been transported from there back to here. This is definitely suspicious. I'll send this info to Sharon.
Not sure why, but I'm sensing Ironheart particles in the wastewater in this zone. Can you confirm?
I've taken over operation of the environmental data collector we installed. When we retrieve it, we'll be able to check the environmental parameters without coming into contact with contaminated wastewater. Will there be enough data for you to perform an analysis, Guide? You know our equipment can't detect Ironheart traces.
Once I complete analysis of the composition of the wastewater, I should know why I can detect Ironheart particles.
Then we'd better retrieve the data quickly. It will only be available for a limited amount of time.
I'm good. How are you? Sorry if I didn't notice you right away. Just was struggling with this jumping task. It's pretty good. Just got my kids to bed.
This wastewater
Might play
is
for a
composed
bit.
of Kuiper extracts
Hopefully they keep
and bulbous
sleeping.
electrolytes. The Ironheart particles are most likely bound between those two substances. That's why they were detected intact and not dispersed.
If we can find the source of that wastewater, we could trace them more accurately. I have a place in mind.
How about you? How's your day?
Descendant, our reconnaissance indicates this is a Vulgus weapon processing facility. To analyze the particle flow, We need to take a closer look inside. The Vulgus are disrupting the particle flow. Please eliminate them, Descendant. More enemies. I'm detecting signals from multiple Vulgus. This attack is relentless. Where are all their forces coming from?
Inventory full.
I'm loading. Strange. We've already destroyed their barracks. There must be another military facility somewhere.
I don't know, I play a lot of games. I've been switching kind of around, but with this coming out today, I've been playing it today when I had time. But I'm glad your day's going good so far.
There's a critical shield. I'm loading.
Judging by the particle flow, the Ironheart came through here and was moved somewhere else. I'll keep analyzing.
HQ. While investigating traces of the Ironheart, we've discovered a zone in the factory area that looks to have been recently expanded. Considering the circumstances, I think it's highly likely that there's an Ironheart inside. Requesting approval for further investigation.
Approval granted, but proceed with extreme caution. A large assault ship has been spotted in the airspace above the area. Based on the ship's class, we think it's the same one that we saw Carell board. Either he's there in person, or something worthy of his attention is happening. We should be prepared for a challenging situation. We may need to deploy more Descendants. Over and out.
Sharon, do we have any tactical
Warframe,
weapons that are capable of destroying the entire Vulgus industrial area? If the Iron
really
Heart
play
is
a lot of
here,
different
we may be able
genres.
to investigate after destroying the enemy's
I played
facilities.
Ark,
It's an interesting
so
idea,
I don't even
Guide.
know what I would say
But if
is
it were
my
possible,
favorite
we
game.
would have already done it. Unfortunately, we don't have the capabilities to create
Yeah, I
such a
am
powerful
new to
weapon.
Twitch streaming.
The
I
anti-air
tried
gun in
to
the Albion mountain range
stream
is
a while
probably
back
our
and
heaviest hitter.
just didn't
That's why the Descendants and
stick
the
with it.
Ironheart are humanity's last hope.
Due to some personal
Closing the
things and had a
dimensional
kid,
wall to
had my
isolate
second
Ingress
kid,
from the
and
Colossi and the Vulgus.
now have
That
some
would
extra
be the ultimate
time again
tactical
and
weapon.
trying to get back into it.
Anyway, we don't have time to chat. Let's head to the restricted zone.
So I need to get a better mic and I need to get a camera still and improve my setup, but I appreciate you stopping by nonetheless.
Descendant, I can detect both Ironheart particles and its pulse in this zone. It keeps moving. If you and Sharon can widen the range of Arche, I can obtain more accurate information.
What game or games do you
Please help me.
play?
Also, my system has been more inconvenienced than I expected. I believe that
What's
once
your
it was
idea?
restored, I would be able to locate
Happy
the
to hear
Ironhearts
whatever
wherever
you
they
have.
may be in Ingress.
Love
However,
criticism
it may
and
be that my
feedback,
system
so
has yet to be completely restored. As I was created for the Ironheart, I assumed my performance would not be this lackluster.
I know
In
my
order to achieve
channel
my
definitely
goal,
needs
our goal, my
improvement and
performance will need to
help.
improve.
I've just kind of been
Let's think about that
working
later, if we
on
make
it as
it
I
out
go,
alive.
so
If the Vulgus have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
yeah, my Discord is the same as my Twitch, so Lapdog21. That's will be how you find me on all socials. I need to make an Instagram and a Twitter and a TikTok for my streaming still. But I do have a Discord. And I had a TikTok for it when I was doing it last time, but I'm not sure how to log into that, so I'll have to figure that out. But it is out there. But yeah, Discord is the same as my Twitch.
Descendant, I have found a suitable location for detecting Ironheart pulses. This is a large nuclear reactor, which is connected to this entire zone. By comparing the reactor's pulses with the Vulgus biosignals, I can detect pulses from a wide area. Right up until it was deactivated, I could detect Ironheart pulses. I'll attempt to trace that location.
You sent a custom. Yeah, I did. Or I did. been there for a while, to be honest. Yeah, I know my branding's definitely not on point right now. Definitely needs work. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat, I just don't... I see your wave, and that's it. So I'm not sure if they're just not going through or what. Yeah, I'm just using my headset from my... it's on order. It should arrive soon. I'm sorry, that stuff's not great.
This is believed to be a Vulgus bioengineering facility. Remember the wastewater treatment plant where we found Ironheart particles? The wastewater pipes from there connect to this facility. We can figure out what these bastards have been up to when we take a look around. Look for a Vulgus terminal to access it.
Be careful, Descendant. I've identified multiple Vulgus signals inside the facility. Expect random hostile encounters.
And there's a cat underneath. Oh, it looked like she was underneath.
Down. Break my shield.
Definitely would consider anything, but oh. Those are pretty cool. So what does a logo like that cost? I think they're sampling different cookies. From the farmer's market.
How dare they break my shield?
Sure, I'll take something. Don't make me try anything. Trying cookies that are supposedly not good. And doesn't sound like a good time. A bad cookie? Or did you get me good cookies? That is a dense cookie. Oh my. My favorite, the birthday cake one's okay. I don't like the texture of it. Yeah, it's like
late. All experimental data has been deleted.
Not all of it. There's a cache of records about the most recent experiments. It's not ideal, but I'll try to restore it as best I can.
In the meantime, you and I might as well follow the Ironheart particles.
They got a choice to go? That's interesting. That makes going almost a negative toward the relationship too.
Oh, this is...
If you go, now all of a
There are
sudden
particles and
are
faint
already
traces of energy everywhere. Judging by these traces, the energy extracted from the Ironheart was injected into the Vulgus submerged in the Kuiper solution. The Vulgus genes and Kuiper must have fused as a result. The pain would have been terrible. Not even a Vulgus could have endured it.
frozen again.
That's why there were Ironheart particles in the wastewater. But guys, one of the experiment chambers is empty. Did one of them survive?
The chances of something having survived this are so severely contested that I can't be sure.
To be in a good place to not, I think. Hopefully. Mentally. Connection is really bad all of a sudden again. Xbox.
My shield is down. Loading.
Did like both parties have to choose to go, or?
This is an emergency.
clearly they all chose, but they're not here. TMI.
Descendant, this facility seems to be a weapons engineering facility for the Vulgus ground forces. I'm detecting Ironheart pulses coming from somewhere deep within the facility. Please go further in and investigate.
If you're going to investigate in there, I'd like to request an additional mission. The Vulgus forces are preparing to remove the weapons and research from there. I was going to send number 17, but the size of the enemy force is too big. I need you to stop the supplies being removed and secure the weapons research data.
What? They could be up there too.
supplies have been destroyed. Now go secure the weapons research data.
Well, thank you.
I'm loading.
What?
Weapons research data secured. Kyber coding technology on Vulgus bodies. So this was how they were enhancing the Legion of Immortality and Legion of Darkness units. Wait, this weapons data is...
The weapons belong to the Vulgus assassin unit that attacked
They're
you,
just
Sharon.
bringing a bunch of like average
I
Joes into
never
Love
thought I'd
Island
discover it
and
like
really
this.
confuse everybody.
For
Just
now,
after you
we
make the
should focus
choice
on
to
searching for traces of the Ironheart.
go to Casa
Number
Amor
17,
and all this
upload
other
this
shit,
information to
like
the Colon
average
database.
people.
Affirmative.
You call yourself a descendant?
can sense the Ironheart pulses more clearly now. It is puzzling that I cannot directly detect the energy. I will know why when we find the origin of the pulses.
Can't go that way.
Descendant, I have pinpointed the location where all of the Ironheart traces converge. It is hidden within the facility of the Legion of Immortality. I can detect a continuous Ironheart pulse and particles, as well as a small amount of energy from this place. And they seem to be moving. I recommend we investigate this place, Descendant. I'll need you to lend me your strength.
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first. Join me when you're ready.
If it's new research, I'm listening. Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Yep, just wanted to be. I need to get a drink.
Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment. According to these records, the facility you're in is a private laboratory and general main of the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Naaman might actually be there.
It won't be any fight if they are.
Sharon,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, Guide. They've synchronized the alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms and destroy them. something like that if Corell and Eamon were actually here. For now, we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor, turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
Bazinga. Oh, I almost fell. Yeah. You sound racist, even if you don't mean it that way.
All units transmitting critical operation details. From the restored Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiments. Listen.
Legion will become greater through the Ironheart. Rise, my warriors. If your lives won't devolve, stand at the back. The Ironheart will initiate the data excursion immediately.
It cannot be. Then these Ironheart traces are...
Al's a
Shield is
rogue.
down.
Damn it! So the Ironheart's already gone.
This is why the traces come. Descendant, in order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units that were transformed using the Ironheart. You must defeat Alzero. Sharon, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
Will do. I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
Hey, you tip. There's a pain there, employees. Sure, it's a text. Which
Very nice, indeed. Even more of our soldiers through the iron hearts. I'll have your rifles fully join us as well.
Smooth as ice. Loading. My shield is down.
It is over, Descendant. But there is so much information that is hard to accept. This Alzarok is one thing. but Corel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted. Whatever that means. Inversion. What could that be?
Do you truly plan on inverting the Ironheart data? If you do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified guide code.
Enough! The Ironheart data must be reconfigured in order to destroy the dimensional wall. I don't have time to think about that! You understand my vision now, don't you?
Of course. I am only thinking of our research.
I'm glad to hear that our objectives are aligned. Initiate the data inversion. The path will engulf increase. The roars of the Vulgus will fill this land with fear.
What?
Descendant,
So the
I have the
first
results of the
Descendant-
operation from Sharon. Alpha is tied up with an
Basically like
emergency meeting with the Magisters.
Warframe.
I have been ordered to brief you on the follow-up operation. Please
So
make
it
your way to
reminds me a lot
HQ.
of a different movement. Took a lot of inspiration from games like Warframe. It's like some PC talks so fast that like you can't even read what it is on the screen. At least I can't. I'm not sure if that's saying much, but it's so fast you might as well just skip through it.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
You can lock.
Infiltration by the Vulgus has gotten worse recently.
It isn't easy. Excellent work, Descendant. This operation has yielded many results, both positive and negative. Firstly, all of HQ is encouraged by the possibilities presented by the guide. Although we were unsuccessful in our retrieval of the Ironheart, thanks to the guide's tracking function, we uncovered the Vulgus restricted zone and Alzarok. This proves the guide's tracking system exists and is operational. However, the ingenuity that the Vulgus demonstrated with their use of the Ironheart was alarming. So much so that the Magisters requested an emergency meeting with Alpha. In particular, the inversion of the Ironheart ordered by Corral is something we must understand, no matter the cost. From this point forward, HQ plans to adopt the guide's tracking functionality and the various other information sources they offer as official operational elements. The Descendants will soon be deployed throughout Ingress. Use the guide to track the Ironheart and proceed with the mission to investigate the inversion procedure. Humanity's full-scale counterattack has officially begun. However, I know you have just completed a difficult mission. Until the official deployment order is given, please go ahead with whatever preparations you need to make. The Magisters have promised their full commitment to support research efforts, so this is the perfect opportunity to request anything you need from an ace. Before you go, Descendant, I have a personal request. Can you retrieve the Alzarok autopsy report from Jeremy? The report was intended for delivery to the Magisters. Jeremy requested a brief look at it, and I haven't heard from him since. I understand things are strained between you and Jeremy due to the recent operation, but I hope you'll do this anyway. Descendant, just in case, I hope you're not disappointed that Jeremy wasn't punished. I actually saw Alpha slap Jeremy earlier. No one enjoys seeing their superior do something like that, but I believe it was a more appropriate punishment than a court-martial. I'm sure that Jeremy has also learned his lesson.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
You already look fine, but I'm gonna make you look finer. Yeah, so what do you need?
Would you like to access the laboratory?
Putting off. What the? You're still alive? I was just reading the report on Alzarok and thinking, wouldn't it be great if he, killed you? Anyway, looks like you got to experience something interesting at least. A Vulgus redesigned by the Ironheart. Wow. Now, that's an area that fascinates me. If I knew you'd be seeing that, I would have stuck with the operation instead of dropping out. And I wouldn't have been slapped by Alpha. Anyway, why are you here? I'm in a bad enough mood already after Sharon and her minion drop by to give me a piece of their minds? What? Nell wants the report? Ah, so you're her gopher. You really are something. You can take it and buzz off. You probably don't have time to argue with me anyway. Sharon mentioned earlier that the guide isn't in the best shape. All these so-called grown-ups having fun with their imaginary friend. Oh, get lost! You're annoying me!
Descendant.
Just a slap.
Something has altered the properties of the Ironheart I was connected to. As soon as we returned to Albion, I leapt between the arcade of different descendants in order to find Ironheart traces. I discovered traces in the desert and forest areas, and at that moment, I felt great pain. In human terms, it felt like my skin was peeling off and my flesh was melting. Descendant, I suspect this phenomenon is caused by an inversion process. If Corell and Eamon had enough time after moving the Ironheart, they may have managed to perform it. However, aside from this pain, I was unable to obtain any further information. For the properties of the Ironheart
It's
to
gonna be
change,
interesting to see what
a
like
tremendous
the
amount of energy would have to be released.
end game missions are after the story.
Colossus approaching. I repeat, void dimension link detected. Colossus
If you just like replay the same thing again,
A Colossus has appeared.
so if you just replay the same thing again, it's gonna be sad.
Can this
You
truly
don't
be
have, like,
unrelated to the Ironheart inversion?
Different
The
content.
ancestors always removed the environmental value of chance from all variables. They believed all things had a cause and an effect. My thoughts are all muddled. It would be best to focus on the Colossus for now, Descendant. As for the inversion, I will investigate.
Classification type, stunning beauty. All descendants in Albion, prepare for intercept battle.
They're arriving on the daily. And not just any Colossus, but stunning beauty? Somebody buy Alpha a new pen. He's gonna have to write so many letters of condolences today.
Alpha let him off with just a slap in the face. He should have...
Descendant, the Colossi are discerning ingress through an incomprehensible pattern. Although the expected time of arrival for the Colossus is unknown, the fact that a stunning beauty is drawn here alarms me. Stunning beauty is a Colossus which is insensitive to energy. Even during the apocalypse, only a few of them are recorded to have appeared in Ingress. But now, suddenly one is making its way to Ingress. This is not a situation to be taken lightly. Descendant, I'll send you to the Void Dimension once you have finished battle preparations. I hope the intercept is successful. Do you need information about the Colossi?
Yeah. Work. somewhere in between. That's a pretty cool method you found.
Prepare yourself.
She's not sleeping with the girl?
The space-time fabric of the Descendant, you have been successful. We live in uncertain times, but thankfully the skills of the Descendants remain stable and unchanged. Even if using the word stable in our current situation is embarrassingly ironic. The dimensional wall is currently in the worst state it has ever been. Before now, it was almost unheard of for an energy-insensitive colossus like Stunning Beauty to be able to find its way here. We must find the Ironheart and connect it to the Prime Hands as soon as possible. Closing the dimensional wall is the only way we can achieve true victory over the Colossi.
I suppose everyone thinks the dimensional wall is the only answer.
Are you saying it isn't?
I cannot say whether it is or not. As we do not have an Ironheart, nothing can be proven.
You think too much. We should find a heart and prove it then. I'm pretty sure there's one in Vespers. Traces from another Ironheart have been discovered in a forest in Vespers. I've already spoken with HQ. Let's discuss operation strategies. Come with me. You said something? I'm sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere. Sorry, I know you probably wanted some rest after taking out that Colossus. Anyway, like I said over comms, we've discovered Ironheart traces in Vespers. I had business to attend to with the Order of Truth, so I was hunting down some Vulgus there. Suddenly, the guide appeared, claiming she felt the pulse of an Ironheart in the area, and then simultaneously in multiple areas. According to the guide, these multiple signals weren't byproducts of the Ironheart like Alzarok was. Comparing it with the data we have now, there really seems to be a difference. Now, well, it's obvious, isn't it? We have no other choice but to check every single location she's detected. When I came back to HQ to report on my operation, they told me to take reinforcements, and I chose you. Jeremy makes me very uncomfortable, but I have no trouble trusting you. So, you in? I'll take your silence as consent. I knew you'd accept, even if you didn't actually say it. We'll head to the Vespers outpost once you're ready. It'll give Dr. Glade time to join us.
No.
Blueberry?
No.
Okay.
Yours are way better. Like somebody going on America's Got Talent, that. Go outside, bud. Ripley, don't be lazy. Get your... Go on. Yeah, well. That's the whole, like, when they deteriorate kind of slowly, you don't really notice the... Like, one... No. It's like I didn't even want to get up. Had nothing to do with the rain. The night he does that and it's not raining. Made his decision easier, but yeah, it made it easier, but those accidental makeouts happen a lot in my life too. Oh shoot. Just slip and boop, there's the baby. What was that guy even shooting at? Where are we going? This guy's a little dinosaur.
Descendant, number 17 here. I'll be assisting you on this operation. Good luck. Enemy structure operation. Initiating full-scale blocking operation.
Come on, Sharon.
Careful, Descendant. We're picking up a signal for a unit whose power capabilities are off the scale.
Yeah.
Multiple Volgus forces detected. Recommend elimination of all their defensive forces.
Kendra, if you can keep the bathroom door closed upstairs. Okay. Yeah.
Vulgus closing in. Target this unit first.
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
You're here. I thought you'd be late.
We've got a few things to do. We need to hurry.